What's going on, people? Welcome to the LV Live show. I'm LV Live. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Once again, I want to thank all my new subscribers for coming by to my channel, man. It is truly appreciated. Big win for them boys. Big win for them boys. 122-112 by beating the Denver Nuggets. The captain, Jalen Brunson, 30 points, 15 assists. The big cat, 14 points, 10 rebounds. And OG Anunoby put in 23 big points. Big game for him. Big task. What's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight. This Grover. What's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight. Gravity. What's going on, man? Big win for them boys, winning 5 in a row. 5 in a row. Listen, guys, let's be honest, right? I thought the Knicks were going to blow their doors off, right? But as expected, the Nuggets have championship pedigree. We know how good they are. They fought their way back into the game and made it a ball game. They really did. And then that third quarter, Murray started cooking, right? He started cooking. He had 30 points tonight, too. He started getting busy. But what I loved in that third quarter was Jalen Brunson said, nah, B, nah, not in my house. This is not happening. And he took over in that fourth quarter and pretty much gave the Knicks the edge to pretty much pull out this victory tonight. Brunson had 14 of his 30 in that third quarter. Big time. Corey Lindsey, man, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight. Big win for them boys, 122-112. The big cat, 14 points, 10 rebounds. Great game tonight, man. And what I loved about this game is that, you know, we got punched in the face, man. Old school style. And I say that because I thought the Nuggets came out in that third quarter and wanted to make a statement. Listen, man, they remember what happened in Denver and when OG going off for 40 the way he did, and just the way that game went. They got blown out. So I saw a team that was determined to come out in this game and really show and prove that, listen, man, that last game was last game, and we're here to really send a message. And I thought that they pretty much, started picking up steam. Remember, they were up by, I believe they were up by 8 at that point. And then here comes the captain, man. Here comes the captain pretty much grabbing the bull by the horns and pretty much saying, okay, not tonight. Not tonight. And to me, that was the shift. That was just shifting the ball game because the Knicks could have easily folded, but they didn't. Brunson kind of took over and said, okay, this is not happening tonight. And I thought another key moment. Coach, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rocking with LV Live tonight. Big win for them boys, 122-112. OG Anunoby, 23 big points. I thought another big point in this game, guys, also, too, was that second unit coming in to start that fourth quarter. I thought that was big because they were able to pretty much steady the ship while Brunson and Josh Hart were on the bench. Oh, and Cat also. And I thought that was big. Because even Deuce coming out, he hit 1-3 over there in the corner, man, which was huge. That put us up 7. I think it put us up 100-93. And to me, that was the ball game. When he hit that shot right there, I said, okay, boom. I said, okay, I think we got this here. And then, I also love Campaign's minutes too, man. Campaign, I thought I had great minutes as well. Eric Green, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight. Big win for them boys, 122-112. The captain, Jalen Brunson, 30 points, 15 assists. And so to me, I think that was the key. Brunson's third quarter was huge. But when he had to sit down and start that fourth, and Campaign coming in and Deuce, those guys being able to steady the ship, I thought was enormous. Enormous. Because remember, Cat was still kind of struggling with the foul trouble and stuff like that. So he had to sit. You had Josh Hart out there. But I thought that those minutes were big, man. Huge. Huge. And once again, the Brents was big again tonight, man. They think altogether they scored 27 points. Deuce was big. He had 12 points tonight off the bench. Campaign had 7 off the bench tonight. And I thought Precious Chua, once again, he had great minutes tonight, man. He had 8 points and 3 rebounds tonight, man. So I thought once again, we saw the bench. Cat. Tibbs went a 9 deep again, which I think was great. I think Shaman only played like 5 minutes in that first half. I think he should have got a little bit more minutes in the second half, but it's winning time. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? So he pretty much played his three reliable guys in that in that second half. Gideon, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through, rocking with LV Live. Big win for the boys, 122 to 112. OG Anobi, 23 big points. So to me, I thought that was the ball game. Started at fourth. And now, guys, what do you think, man? The Knicks have won 5 in a row, man. 5 in a row now. And now we're starting to really kind of hit our stride here, man. We're really starting to beat legit contenders here, man. That in the same conversation with us, you know what I'm saying? And we're kind of beating them convincingly. Because this game could have got ugly quick. But the Knicks missed a lot of layups in the first half. They missed a lot of free throws. We could have easily been up by more than 6 going into the half. You know, so once again, guys, we won 5 in a row. We've beaten 3 solid Western Conference teams pretty convincingly. You know, we got the Lakers coming up next Saturday, right? The King is coming to the town, but he's down one of his key cogs. Anthony Davis is going to be out a week with abdominal strain. So we got to see exactly what happens with that. But 5 in a row, man, against legit contenders, man. I think this is great to see, man. Great to see. Also, too, listen. Thought Towns played okay tonight, right? You know, I mean, of course, he's dealing with the foul trouble and stuff like that, but he's looking a lot better, getting used to the whole situation with his thumb and stuff like that. His 3 was off. I think he was 0 for 3 tonight. Let me see. Did he knock down one tonight? No, he was 0 for 4 from 3. So he's still trying to figure that out, the whole 3-piece. But I'm not too worried about it. All in all, I thought Towns was solid. He had great defense. So all in all, I thought he played great tonight. I thought he played great. Even though he's dealing with foul trouble, still had a double-double, still did what you want your big men to do. You know, Towns was big tonight, too. He had one big block, that huge block on Westbrook, man, which I thought was huge. All right, but guys, take a look at the stats here, man. We shot 52% from the field today. They shot 49%. But look at the 3 shots, guys. 4 for 34 from 3. They were 10 for 28. OG Anobi tonight, 5 for 7 from 3, guys. 5 for 7 for him. Rebounding is where they pretty much were able to kind of keep themselves in the game. They killed us on the glass, 47 to 35. But assists now, guys, 33 to 21. We are currently 18-1, guys, when we go over 30 assists, man. So that's a beautiful thing to see. Turnovers, once again, we're forcing a lot of turnovers. They had 14 to 6. And here's the thing, guys. Look, we had 6 turnovers. They only got 3 points. Once again, another game where we forced over 10 turnovers. And look how many points we got off of turnovers. 23 points off of turnovers. That's the ball game again. That's the ball game. That's how we're able to win by 10. 23 points off of turnovers today at 3. Fast break points, 25 points. Today, 18 points, man. But the key is the turnovers. That's defense, man. That's defense. So we're getting after it defensively. And that's something you got to love. You know what I mean? I love exactly how we look and what we're doing in that aspect of the game. And I think that's really what's kind of changing here, right? I think Mikal Bridges is playing exceptional defense. I mean, Murray got off tonight. But I think Murray got off on everybody. Like he was scoring at will on anybody. And so I thought that, that was what was going on with him. But all in all, I thought Bridges played good defensively. He didn't shoot that great tonight, Bridges, but I thought he came up with big shots. That one oop that Brunson threw to him, was ill, right? When he caught it in the air and hit it with the back layup like that, that was ill, man. That was an amazing, amazing play. Bridges was 13 points tonight, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Shot 5 for 16, 3 for 7 from 3, but those threes were big. Like that one that when Brunson found him in the corner in the 4th, that was big. This Grover. The Nova boys are crazy, man. Like they get ESP with each other. That's all goes back to college, man. That really goes back to college, man. And that connection they have is like, it's unheard of, man. It's like crazy. Like even Josh Hart, same thing, man. When he got that steal, he ran across the court. I thought it was a wide open layup, and he stole the ball, like basically intercepted it, and then he swung it to Brunson. It's like he knew exactly where he was going to be. And Brunson knocked down that tray ball, bounced, and then it went in. Yeah, man, they're playing really, really, really well. Really, really, really well. You got to be happy with how we look as a team. I'm speaking up on both ends. And also, too, guys, I don't know if you realize, but we've been picking up our pace, too, right? We've been running on a lot of teams. As soon as we get the ball, we're looking to go. We're looking to go. We're looking to go. Hit guys in the middle in transition. Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, those guys are great finishing at the rim. I thought we've been really, really good with that. We've been picking up our pace these last 3 games, I would say, playing a lot faster. And I think it's kind of caught a lot of teams off guard. And so that's beautiful to see, man, what we've been doing. Gravity says, I like how we are starting to close out games in winning time now. Remember before we were struggling with closing? You know, Gravity, that's a great point. But Gravity, remember that time, Gravity, when all that stuff was happening in the beginning? It was only like 20 games in. Like it was fairly new, right? We were still trying to figure each other out. You know what I'm saying? From Towns and Bridges, and everybody was still trying to figure out their role. And now guys are starting to figure out their role, man. Now guys are starting to know what guys like the ball, like certain things, like OG Anunoby. He's starting to, figure out exactly where he can get his shots. That corner 3 is being knocked down now. He was 5 for 7, like I said, from 3 today. Even Bridges was 3 for 7, but he had big ones, 2 big threes, I thought. But I think guys are figuring each other out. And then also, too, they're starting to learn, Gravity, what to run in winning moments. This is winning time. This is winning time. So this is what we're running. This is what we're going to. And that's it. Right? And then what I think is big, and I know we've talked about this, and I think it's big that guys are playing like their minutes are exceptional, man. Exceptional. Because guys don't look tired at the end of the game. Guys, do you remember in the beginning when they looked tired at the end of the game and guys they were running them off the court? They just did not seem to have any legs at the end of the game. Remember that? I don't see that now. And I think that's because he's leaning into that 9-man rotation, man, which I think is fabulous. And I think that's what's helping these guys. Brunson only played 30-something minutes tonight. I think Brunson only played 34 minutes tonight. 36. Big Cat played only 30. Josh Hart played 34. OG Anunoby played 39. Bridges played 37. Look at this. Precious Achiuwa played 26 minutes. Cam Payne played 12. Deuce played 22 minutes. And Landry Shamet played 5 minutes. So, I mean, all in all, man, I mean, to me, that's what changes everything. That's what changes again. You're seeing a well-rested team in that fourth quarter. Guys look way different. They look way better. They just look different in that fourth. This Grover says, before we struggled to close out games, now we get team shook. Fox wants out of sack. Morant nuked his Twitter. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's what happens when guys start losing, man. Guys want to leave. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. It's crazy. Listen, hey guys, let's listen to OG Anunoby, man. Let's see what he has to say tonight about tonight's win.
Impressive wins against some of the top teams in the Western Conference. What kind of statement is this team making right now?
Just we're getting better and better each game. Each day we're building and just looking forward to the next game.
Well, you talked about wanting to be more aggressive offensively over the last couple of games. You certainly have been. It's the second time you played Denver and you've made 5 3-pointers. What has been different for you in the offense?
Just stepping in my shots and compliments. My teammates trusting me, finding me when I'm open.
And now when it comes to what this team is doing, and it's really about this starting 5 and everybody contributing in different ways. But we've noticed the defense has really become a staple for this team. Obviously, it's one of your foundations. What has changed defensively for the Knicks?
It's just we're just following the game plan. You know, we have great coaches. We're following through what they're teaching us, what they're telling us to do in practices, and just executing when we go on the court.
All right, well, excellent game, OG. Thank you very much. Mike Clyde.
He's been really starting to step it up as of late too, man. He's been playing really, really, really well. Really, really well. And I think they are starting to find him because they're finding mismatches, man. And he's been attacking the basket. The thing with him is that Vaughn Allen, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight. Big win for them boys. 122-112. The captain. 30 points, 15 assists. Lionel Monis, man. What's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight. Big win for the boys. 122-112. The Big Cat, 14 points. 10 boards. But he's been playing really, really well, man. And I think guys are looking for him, like he stated. I think guys are also I don't want to say they're purposely trying to look for him, but I think they identify how important he is offensively for them. So I am seeing that they are trying to make an effort. It could be coaching saying, listen, we're looking for OG here. This is a matchup. This is what we're going through. And when he kind of starts cooking, man, it changes our whole dynamic of our offense. Nelson Iodeli. I don't want to mess up your name, please. I don't want to butcher it. I appreciate you coming through rocking with LV Live, man. It's my first time seeing you coming through rocking with me and my crew. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, man. But I appreciate you coming through rocking with me and my crew, Nelson. Big win for the boys, 122 to 112. The captain, 30 points, 15 assists. So, it's ill. Like I think they are really trying to really pay attention to the matchups they have with him and what he's doing and how he's taking. Because he's taking advantage of dudes. Like he's finishing strong at the rim. Also, too, he's getting out in the break fast and then finding them. He's getting a lot of open dunks, going baseline strong. That corner three is money. Remember, that was big for him. That was one of the things with him. He was one of the best corner three-point shooters in the league. That kind of died down a bit because he was kind of moving his game around, but he's kind of gotten back to that. And that corner three's been money in these last couple of games. Money. I mean, it's hitting this. It's not even hitting the rim. And so I think that's huge. Huge for us when he starts scoring the way he's scoring, man. Vaughn Allen says defense is improving day by day. Loving how they're getting critical stops down the stretch. Listen, I agree with you, man. I agree with you. I think that listen, man, I don't know what happened those 3 days. I don't know what happened, man. But they just bounced back. It's like a switch went off because they look like a totally different team defensively. We've picked up the pace. We're running a lot faster. We're getting to the fast break quick. Anytime like we get a loose ball, we get a rebound, guys are out. They're running in the lanes, man. Running those lanes. That's why we've been able to kind of, blow teams out the way we've been blowing them out last couple of games, man. And legit teams. These are no scrubs. Right? So, I mean, that's something to really identify, right? Just exactly how well we've been playing and kind of how we've changed from how we've been playing. So I think we definitely picked up our pace these last couple of games. Big Taz said, when Joker let Josh Hart get the layup, I knew we had him. Yo, man, Big Taz. Yeah, I remember that. You know what's ill, Big Taz? I think Joker was tired, man. Didn't he play the whole second half? Yo, Joker played the whole second half, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I saw in that fourth. He had nothing left. Nothing left. His shots were flat. Everything. He was done. He was finished, man. He even at one time, Big Taz, remember, they gave it to Towns. Towns blew right by him and got the dunk. He was finished. Vaughn Allen says, yeah, the pace is much better. Yeah, man, it is. It is. They've been running really, really fast and picking it up. Gravity says, I think they said Bridges is now the best corner three-point shooter in the league now. Yo, yeah, he's money from that, right? And he gets it up so fast, so quick. Brunson swing it over to him in that corner. That one he hit today was big because that put us up by like 10, I think. And that was it after that. But he's been playing great, man. Playing great and great defensively also too. Because even when Murray got his, Murray started getting his like in the third. That was it. But the first half he was struggling, and then in the fourth he was struggling because we started putting the clamps on him. But that's Bridges, man. So I think he's been playing extremely, extremely, extremely well, man. Look at this. Grover says, yeah, Joker was wheezing. Yeah, man. He was. The Grover said he was doing the zip throwing. Yeah, he was just throwing them joints up, right? The Grover. I was like, yeah, what is he doing, man? And he's making bad passes too, like a lot of bad passes. He didn't play that well tonight at all. At all. Towns gives him problems too. Because you remember Towns is bigger than him. Because Joker's what, 6'10", 6'11"? I mean, I think he just makes 7 feet. He might be 6, but Towns looks bigger than him. But Towns gives him problems. You know what I'm saying? He gave him problems last year in Minnesota. So I'm not surprised that, when he plays against us, like he has a hard time because, just Towns is a tough check, man. He is. Vaughn Allen says, LV, man, looking ahead, I hear AD is out for Saturday, right? They definitely changes up my thoughts on the LA winning. Yeah, man. He got an abdominal strain last night in Philly. So he's going to be out for a week, or they're going to reevaluate him in a week. So it's basically the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. So we got to see exactly what that's going to look like for their lineup. But can't take the Lakers lightly. You know what I mean? Any team lightly, anybody go down. But, I mean, he is one of their big horses, right? So he go down. That's like Brunson and Towns going down. So should benefit us, but still we can't take them for granted. Gravity says, I hope Towns can get his 3-point shot back with this time. He knocked down a couple last game. I just think it's just a confidence thing. You know what I'm saying? He's just trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? He's basically shooting with a broken finger, man. A broken thumb. It's really, really hard to do. I mean, a lot of people say, look, Kobe did it. So Kobe's different, man. Kobe's different. I've been hearing people saying that stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at the Mamba. The Mamba was different, man. He was a different breed. This Grover says, Cat is physically wincing up and down the court. Yeah, you think it's bothering him? You think he's wincing because of his finger, or you think it's something else? Because I do think I think the finger's causing him problems, but not to the point to where it's really affecting his game, because he's still getting busy, man. This Grover said his finger, LV. Yeah. No, that's a fact. You're not lying. But it hasn't really impacted him that much because he's still getting busy, man. J Deals Direct, man. What's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through live, rocking with LV Live tonight. Big win for them boys. 122 to 112. OG Nobi, 23 big points. Just Knicks, man. What's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through, rocking with LV Live tonight. Big win for them boys, 122 to 112. The captain, 30 points, 15 assists. Atlantic Lion. What's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through, rocking with LV Live tonight. Big win for them boys, 122 to 112. The Big Cat, 14 points, 10 rebounds. Larry Alliance says, LV, big win for them boys. Man, we stay hot. Agreed. Hey, man, let's listen to Tibbs, man. Let's hear what Tibbs had to say. I think Tibbs has been doing a good job, guys. Doing a good job. Let's give him his props.
Around just maintain a lead.
Yeah, I thought we came out and we started the quarter. We missed some shots. They went up 8, and then we were missing some good shots. But once we got our defense going, I think that's what turned it. And our ball pressure, forcing turnovers, getting into the open floor, the play that OG made with Josh. It was a great hustle play, but that sort of got us going. And then we picked up the tempo. We were able to go off a live ball. And, I think we had 25 fast break points. And that was a turning point. So you got to win games different ways. I didn't like the rebounding in the first half, second half better. But our hustle really is what got us going. And those easy buckets, I think that got Jalen going into the open floor. OG was terrific throughout. And then I thought our bench gave us timely minutes to start the end of the third, start of the fourth. I thought Cam, Deuce, Precious was terrific with Cat in foul trouble. And we needed that. So we needed everyone, and just find a way to win and keep building. And I love the unselfishness. I think 33 assists, guys making plays. Jalen, 15 assists. When you play like that, that gives your team like a really strong spirit and togetherness. And I thought we were really connected, and that's important to get those shots.
Can you talk about Precious' defense on their 3-time MVP? I mean, he got in trouble early, but I mean, you guys, a lot of people played the defense, but
and that's a tough challenge, and not only. And what he allows us to do is we can give different looks in the pick and roll. And I thought a big key was, obviously Jokic getting in early foul trouble. And I thought OG's aggressiveness to start the game was huge for us. Like the way he attacked the basket, and that changed the way they were subbing. And, they're a terrific team. And they put a lot of pressure on you at all times, and Murray's a tough cover, but Jokic is terrific. And then Russell Westbrook is ageless. He plays hard on every possession, and puts then Porter got going a little bit in the third quarter. But they're a tough team. Their offense is phenomenal, and they hustle like crazy on defense too.
Jalen, I don't think he scored in the fourth quarter, but 7 assists. Just seemed like he orchestrated everything.
Yeah, and I thought the third quarter was very aggressive, and we knew that they'd be more aggressive with trying to get the ball out of his hands. And I thought he didn't fight the game; he just hit the open man, and we got easy buckets off of that. And I thought Carlton had some timely baskets for us just off hustle in the fourth quarter. And that's what you do. Whatever the game calls for, just find a way to win. And the togetherness I thought we were connected on offense and defense, and I think that's huge for us.
What does it say about your best player when it's a 110-106 ball game, and then all of a sudden he's leading you in scoring, and he just dishes out a pass to Hart. He found Bridges, and then he found Hart again. That was the ball game.
Yeah, and credit to all of them, because when the defense is aggressive, everyone has to be in sync with each other to create the advantage, and we feel we'll get an advantage anytime you put 2 on to Jalen. If everyone gets to the right spots and we get the ball out quickly, and usually the second pass will get you a wide open shot. And I thought guys were very unselfish and just making the right play. And like I always say, the game tells you what to do. So if they put 2 on 1, hit the open man, let him trust making the pass. I thought OG had a number of timely shots for us, and that's big.
Tom, it seems like whenever another team goes on a run, you guys don't really get phased. Where does that come from? Just to know that you can.
Yeah, I think that and again, there's still it's a good win, and we don't want to get carried away with ourselves. We'll enjoy it, but there's things that we have to continue to improve upon. I think these are all good tests for us, because it tells us exactly where we are and what we have to work on to get better, and not to be satisfied, and always have the belief that we could do things better. And I think this team does. And we have a committed group that's willing to sacrifice for each other and play for each other. When that happens, the good stuff comes from that.
Well said by Tips tonight. Well said by Tips tonight. Hey, Kofi, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight. Big win for the boys, 122-112. The captain, Jalen Brunson, 30 points, 15 assists. Knicks 100 GM, man. What's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight. Big win for them boys, 122-112. The Big Cat, 14 points, 10 rebounds. I love this by Disc Rover. Remember when a portion of the Knicks Nation was defending Tibbs not playing the bench because they're bums? I'm glad you said that, man. That all we were saying was just extend their rotation, man. That's it. Go 9 deep. That's all we were saying. No one was saying, like, don't play these guys. No one was saying that. That's insane. So, look, he's extending the rotation. Look what it's doing for guys. Guys are playing better, and the bench is playing better also. But Tibbs mentioned the bench. He mentioned, like I said, that window with the third going into the fourth, that fourth quarter right there when Brunson sat down, Deuce and those guys, Campaign, of course, Precious, maintaining the ship. Excuse me, to the point to where when Brunson came back in, we were up by 7. That's what you want, man. That's what you want, because now Brunson can be Brunson. And also, too, like Brunson has 7 assists in that fourth. He was finding dudes. So even though he was getting his, he could do whatever he wanted tonight. And he showed it in that third. But he was finding guys cutting to the basket. He caught Josh Hart a couple of times. He hit Pressure a couple of times coming down, getting dunks. Excuse me. So on. Ooh, sorry, LV. So, I apologize. So all in all, I thought Brunson was exceptional tonight. Knicks 100 GM. Bridges was trash. No, he was not tonight, man. No, he was not. I thought he played really, really well tonight, man. I thought he played exceptional tonight. No way, man. Listen, it's not always going to be your night offensively, but I thought he hit big buckets when they needed him to, man. Yo, man, you got no way, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. There's no way. There's no way you could feel that way. Vaughn asks, notice how Deuce doesn't pick up his dribble anymore in the paint area. Loving his maturation. He is really becoming a reliable piece on a nightly basis. Agreed, man. Agreed. Deuce has been playing well, man. Deuce has been playing well. This Grover says Cat shots weren't really falling, but he was hustling. Listen, I thought Cat played great tonight. Listen, guys, this is 82 games in the season. You're not going to always have your best night. You're not. But can your team win? Can your team win? Can your team pull out big victories when it's needed? Right? I'm just saying. Oh, Cal's shots. I apologize. Cal's shots weren't really falling, but he was hustling. Agreed, Disc Grover. Thank you, sir. I fixed that. Agreed, but I thought he played great tonight. Disc Grover. I thought he played great. You're not going to always drop 25, man. You're not, and your shot's not always going to fall. But when you score and how you score matters. Because check it out. He only had 13, but he had a big 13 points. He had big shots. He had big buckets. He had big defensive plays, right? He just was in the mix. I thought he was exceptional tonight. Atlantic Line says Tibbs in that 9-man rotation. He's finally learned. You know what I think, Atlantic Lineman? I think he hears, man. He hears, man. He's not. Come on, man. You think these guys don't listen to what we're saying? Of course they do. Of course they do. Our stuff is in circulation, man. Trust me. I'm seeing people watch LV stuff all the time and other channel stuff. You know, big shout to Ant Knicks Nation. People are watching, man. So the point is that I'm sure in passing he's heard something. Especially, I'm sure he saw the thing that Kevin Garnett and what's his name and Paul Pierce had up there that I played for you guys. And those are guys that played with him. Played for him, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure he heard that. So come on, man. The guy knows. And he started doing it and look, it was by accident that things. No. This is easy, man. It ain't hard. You just can't be stubborn, man. And he's starting to change a little bit. And that's the beauty of it, man. Big Cat, LV Live. Yeah, the Big Cat, man. Big Cat, yo. I thought he played great tonight. Even with the fouls, I thought he had big rebounds. I thought he had a big time block shot. He fouled up a couple of missed shots towards the end of the game to kind of seal the deal. A couple of offensive rebounds he put back in. He caught the one. You saw the one he caught. I think who shot it? Was it Josh Hart or someone shot it? He caught it with the one hand and laid it in it. Boom. I said, yo, Cat, that was hard. Knicks 100 GM Cat was horrible too. No, he was not, man. No, he was not. Listen, man. Is he contributing to us winning? Is he like everybody's got to play a role sometimes, man? If your shot's not falling, did he stop playing hard defensively? I didn't see that. Same thing with Mikal Bridges. Who had it going offensively tonight? It was Brunson and it was OG Anunoby. And everybody else filled in when they could. But everybody else came up with big plays when their name was called. And I thought Cat was one of those. And I thought Cat played a key role in us closing out the game in that fourth quarter with that block shot, with a couple of those offensive putbacks, taking it to the whole strong on Joker and banging it on him. Those are winning plays, man. So how did he play horrible? I was saying that you was the first to say Big Cat, and now I hear everybody saying it. Billy, yo, right? Yo, you see, right? You see what goes on, right, Big Task? They know what time it is. They know what time it is. You're not going to tell me he played so well. Listen, he played well, man. He played well. Listen, man, look. What do you want him to have 50 every night? It doesn't go like that in this league, man. You're going to have tough nights. So here's what I want to see from players. When your shot's not falling, what else are you doing to help towards us winning? And are we still winning? Now, if he's playing so bad that it's impacting the game and we lose, then okay, yeah. But that did not happen at all tonight. At all. At all. Vaughn Allen said, here's a real question. When coaches and players watch the games over, do they listen to the commentary or just the actions on mute? Oh, no. They don't listen to commentary. They have the game is when you're watching tape and stuff like that, you don't hear. You're just watching the game. And it's like it's kind of like they have it, because I've watched film quite a few times. Like they just sit there and they just kind of go, rewind, fast forward and stuff like that, because they kind of circle you on a screen. It's always like on a big screen. And they're able to kind of play the game. You know what I'm saying? Press pause and kind of say, this is the set we're in. This is what I want you to do, but this is what you didn't do here. You know what I'm saying? That's why, the eye in the sky is always watching. You know what I'm saying? So the film never lies. So when you go back and you go to film room with the team and stuff like that, and they talk about the game, you get exposed quick for the things you did and didn't do, because the film never lies. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you mute it. That's what happens. But listen, man. But I thought all in all, we played a great game against a legit contender, man. A legit contender, and this has been 3 straight games now against really, really good teams that we found different ways to win. And I thought that tonight we took a punch from a really, really good team, from a really good offensive player, and Murray. And I thought Joker didn't play great, but he had his moments. You had a couple other guys that came up big for them. The Westbrook had his key moments. Remember, Aaron Gordon didn't play in the first game, so I thought it was good to see him back, because I want to see how we looked against him, because we know he's a tough check too. He's big, athletic, 6'10", right? So I wanted to see how we looked against him. So all in all, man, I loved how we won tonight's game. We took their best punch in the third quarter, man. Our captain did what our captain did, and then the rest of the pieces, the rest of the team followed suit, held the fort down, and we pulled out with the victory, man. And that's all you got. That's all you got to be happy with, man. And I think that's the biggest thing, because what do you do in certain moments when things aren't going your way? We got rebounded tonight by 12 guys, 47-35. So most of the time you lose games like that, right? So how are we able to win the game? I thought we were able to win it defensively. Of course, we forced a lot of turnovers. We scored a lot of points over turnovers. And then also, too, I thought we had really, really good pace tonight. And I thought that changed the game. I think that kind of caught them off guard because of how fast we were getting up and down the court. And I thought they had to match that intensity. And I thought that at times you could see them kind of getting tired, especially Joker and, a couple of other young guys there on the team. You could tell they were having a hard time matching the intensity that we were playing with defensively. I thought OG Anunoby was great defensively, getting in the lanes. I thought Precious had another great game. And so all in all, man, you're just seeing guys just really start to find their role. And I'm really, really excited about when Mitch comes back. I cannot wait to see what he is when we come back, because I think he's the missing piece. I think he's the missing piece, and I think that's when we're going to go like 9 to 10 deep. And I think that's going to be big when he comes back, and pretty much we have our whole team, because I think that's that. I don't think we're moving Mitch. And so I can't wait when he comes back and what we look like, because imagine him and Towns out there together, right? Imagine that. I think that's going to be. Imagine him, Towns, and OG Anunoby out there with Bridges at the guard, Brunson at the Brunson at the point. That's going to be formidable, man. So that's something to look forward to, man. What I'm looking forward to seeing. All right, and I think we're going to be tough to deal with. Extremely, 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 extremely tough to deal with. This Grover says Mitch better come back. Swear to God. Otherwise, I don't want to get rid of him for a pal of Tropical Fantasy and some honey barbecue chips. Tropical Fantasy. What about the Mystic? Gotta get that Mystic, man. Get rid of him for a Mystic and a beef patty with the cocoa bread. You know what I'm talking about? Gotta go to Jamaican spot and get that. Getting the beef patty or the chicken patty? I get the chicken patty. I get the chicken patty with the cheese in it, with the cocoa bread and the Mystic. That's what I get. You know, it's old school. Knicks 100 GM said, sounds cluttered to me. Yeah, how does it sound cluttered, man? How does it sound cluttered? It's the same thing. It's just all Cat got to do is play the same way he played with Rudy. How would that be cluttered? OG Anunoby being his natural position because he's a 3. He's really a 3. You know what I'm saying? And Mikal Bridges go back to being a 2. How would that be cluttered? Cat knows how to play with a big like that. He did it last year. That's the problem. Mitch ain't Rudy. No, he's not Rudy, but they're the same player, man. They're the same player. That's the point that I'm trying to make to you. They're the same guy. They're the same guy. They do the same thing. That's what I'm saying. So my thing is that it doesn't change that much. Big Sass says, LV, that's the Brooklyn style, man. Yo, Will, word up, man. Word up. Listen, I got a lot of fam out there in BK, man. I got a lot of fam out there in the star. Got a lot of fam out there in the star. You know what I'm saying? Out there over by Lewis and Stuyvesant. You know what I'm saying? Down there by Boys and Girls. Got family out there. Yeah, LV was out there heavy. LV was out there heavy in the summertime. You know what I'm saying? Many moons ago. But yeah, you gotta get that beef patty, man, with the cocoa bread. Gotta get the chicken patty. Or they can get the veggie patty too. You know what I'm saying? That's when you want to run. Yo, look at this right here. This Rover said I never had what? Yo, my man, yo, big task. You gotta tell him, man. Yo, you gotta get the cocoa bread, man. Yo, big task. Tell them they warm it up. They warm it up, man. They warm it up, put the beef patty in it. Yo, that joint be marvelous. Marvelous. Yo, that joint be marvelous. Look at Big Task. Yo, Big Task, that joint be marvelous, right? That's on the run. That's when you can't get the platter, right? You can't get the platter. You can't get the stewed chicken or the oxtails, right? With the rice and peas and the cabbage and the, you know what I'm saying? With the gravy on the top and the sweet plantains, right? That's when you can't really get busy. You can't really get busy. You're like, yo, I'm on the move right now. I gotta hop on a train. Boom. All right, let me get the chicken patty with the cocoa bread. Can you warm up the cocoa bread? Then the chick behind the table, she be all sweet. Oh, what else, baby? What go on, baby? Of course, baby. Me, I love you, baby. Here you go. You're like, oh man, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You get the juice. Now I'm going dipping because I gotta bounce someplace. And you eat the beef. Yo, that joint be what? It's New York City all day, man. Anybody from the city know what time it is? You know. Knicks 100 GM said, and the cheese. That's what I'm saying, P. You got to put the cheese on there. So I'm talking about Knicks 100 GM. Got to put the cheese on there. Get that with the cocoa bread. The joint is warm. Get the Mystic. Oh, man, it's over. Let's hope. That joint holds you over too. That joint holds you over. I hold up. I what's better? All my New York City crew. What's better? Is it the beef patty with the cocoa bread on the go? Right? Or is it the chicken wings and the French fries from the Chinese spot on the go? What say you? I'm talking about the 225, 250 mil. You gotta, I'm in and out. Go to Chinese spot. You be like, yo, Ming, make my joint white hot, Ming. Yo, I need my joint. Let me get up out of here. Yo, all right, we good. We out of here. Let me get the hot sauce too. With the hot sauce, and it's hot sauce and ketchup, Ming. I'm out. Big Taz said, Utica Ave. Yo, Utica. That's how I go, Big Taz. I told you, Big Taz, come out there heavy. Take the van, you know what I'm saying? Take the van. I'm in the van about to get up. Like, yo, my man, get up. Utica. I'm like, yo, all right, I'm cool. I'm getting off right here. I'm good. Big Taz, I was out there heavy, Big Taz. Got peoples out there. Got fam out there. This rover says, I'm going to have to back my peoples up and say Chinese takeout, wings, and fries. Yo, that's, yo, I'm telling you, I'm just asking. I like to ask these questions. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking on the go. On the go. Like, you know, people know in the city when we moving and shaking. I'm just saying. But when it's when we rocking though, when it's an ill night, when we know we can kind of like put our feet up and chill, you know what we gonna get, right? Yo, you gonna go get that coochie fritos, B. If you can't get the Jamaican spot, because sometimes you go to Jamaican spot, right, and they be out of food. You be like, yo, you ain't got no, baby, we ain't got no more plantains. We ain't got no more rice and peas. No. White rice. You're like, oh, come on, B, it's over? They be like, yeah, man. Come back tomorrow, brother. You have to bounce. So you gotta go to Coochie Fritos. That's when you really, you get the stewed chicken with the rice and peas, and then you can get like the medium pan, right? But they be pounding that joint on, right? With the rice and all that, with the gravy. You get the plantains. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people get the stew fish. The Coochie Frito spot, B. And you get the potatoes, right? You get the potatoes put on there with the carrots. Yo, but you gotta get everybody want to get the large joint. Large joint is over. You ain't gonna wake up for like 2 days. So you gotta get like the medium, like the medium joint, because they pile all the food on there. Get that with the gravy. Yo, that joint be like $5. But you like, yo, what? All this for $5? You're like, oh, it's over. Then you get then when I used to get the papas fritas, I would get that. Right, I would get that with the potato with the meat in it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's the move. Back in the day when I used to eat pork, I don't eat pork no more. I used to get the penne with the rice. See, this is all New York City. It's gonna be $5. Knicks 100 GM said, Knicks 100 GM, you gotta be there, man. You have to be there to know. This is like a Friday night, B. This is like a Friday night after everybody don't work, you chilling. Dudes want to go out, you're like, yo, I ain't going out tonight. I'm chilling, I'm macking. And you say, yo, I don't feel like cooking. Go to Jamaican spot, they talking some other stuff. Because it be like that sometimes. Let's keep it a buck. You gotta get the coochie fritos. It's really a down a block there. Everybody's next to each other. You don't want no Chinese. You don't want that. That's how you gotta do it, man. Anybody from New York City, you know. All right, man. I'm sorry. I had to take y'all away. I had to take y'all on a little journey real quick, man. Because that's how I be in the city, man. That's how I be in the city. That's why Zion can't come here. We've had these talks. That's why he can't come here. He would go bananas. And then he'd be messing with one of the Spanish joints up there in the Heights. You know what I'm saying? He would get jammed up. He can't be here. He can't be here. Get him out of here. You see, Sims don't look like the same dude. Because he up there in the Heights, he getting his bread twisted and braided. All them dudes, man. They come to New York, they go bananas. Happened to JR, right? JR started losing his mind. He came to the city. Niggas on the gym say ain't nothing less than $8 these days. Yo, word up. Word up. All right, guys, but listen, let me get up out of here. Listen, big win for them boys. 122 to 112. Listen, I will be back Saturday to talk about the game against the Lakers, right? That's not going to be on MSG. It's going to be on ABC, which is cool. I think that should be another win. The Knicks should go 6 in a row, but the big game is Monday. That's what is Monday against the Rockets. That's the game. That's the game because the Rockets are smoking everybody. They're number 2 in the West right now. That's the game. So Lakers, I'm not saying I'm overlooking them. You never overlook anybody, but I'm really looking forward to Monday because I got to see how we look really against a team like that because I think the Rockets are for real. So we got to see exactly how we look. But let's get through Saturday. I will be back Saturday, so please come through. All right, but listen, people, I'm LV Live. That's my show. I appreciate everybody coming through, rocking with me. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, people. All right. Also, too, if it's your first time coming through, rocking with me and my crew, please subscribe to the channel. And also, too, please leave comments because I do respond to comments. All right, so listen, people, that's my show. I will be back Saturday. Big win for the boys, 122 to 112. The captain, Jalen Brunson, 30 points, 15 assists. All right, people, so I'm LV Live, and that's my show, and I'm out of here, people. Peace.